Hubby's here. Hubby's here. I've set him a challenge to do a Chippy Choppy style. He said he's up for the challenge. He's had a couple of gins and tonics, so he's ready to go. Not yet. I'm going to talk him through each step, and we'll see how he gets on. All right, so we've got some Premo translucent clay here. Okay, just 2 little pieces. We're not making much. Don't mess around, babe. All right, so what you're going to need is some translucent clay, the usual Chippy Choppy stuff. We've got some liquid Sculpey translucent. We've got some blue mica powder, green mica powder, silver leaf, silver embossing powder, and gold embossing powder. Okay, so they're all the things that we're going to need, plus a blade and a scoop. I think that's everything. You might need some tweezers just to get the... Don't worry about it. Just use your fingers for the metal leaf. All right, take the first piece of translucent clay that you've got, any, it doesn't matter. All right, and just start chopping random pieces. Not too small, fairly chunky, a bit bigger than that. Not so thin. Okay. A bit smaller, you can go a bit smaller than that, just not thin pieces, if that makes sense. Just, yeah, that's better. A little bit more. Clump it together a little bit. Okay, so that's your first pile. Put that to one side. Do the same thing with this piece. Try and keep in camera. Try and keep in camera. That's it. Maybe a little bit smaller. All right. We can always chop a little bit more. That's a bit big though. Okay. Right, so take one pile of your translucent clay and get the blue mica powder. 1 scoop, using that scoop. Just plonk it on the clay. Just pour it on there, that's it. Tap it off a little, yeah. And then get the gold embossing powder, and same thing, just a little scoop of that. Yep, that's it. And then you need to get some of the silver leaf. Actually, no, let's go with the gold leaf on that one, or go with bronze, copper. Just a few flakes of that, and shred it up as you put it into the clay. Yeah, just kind of shred it, and yeah. That's it. Maybe a little bit more. Look how glittery. You're making glittery. Alright, now give it a bit of a tumble so it's a little bit mixed together. A little tumble, not... a little tumble, not a crush. We're making a chippy choppy, not a crushy crushy. Alright. Right, let's just put that to one side for a second. Yeah, we don't care if it gets a little bit mixed. Now, same thing, but this time you're using the green mica powder, so a scoop of green. Yep. And then a scoop of silver embossing powder. And then get the silver metal leaf. Just do the same thing as you did with the copper, just shred it up. Try and not do it from such a great height. That stuff floats. Alright, so give that a mix. Not a crush, just a mix. Okay. Now you need to get the translucent liquid Sculpey. Actually, no, before you do that, babe, just get your knife and just give it another quick chop all through the pieces. That's it. That's good. Now you need to squirt some of that liquid Sculpey, and I'll tell you when. Alright, and the same on this pile. It doesn't matter if it gets mixed together. That's enough. Alright, now you've got to tumble all that stuff in. Do the piles separately, but use your hands. Mix it all together now. You're going to get dirty. Make sure all the pieces are covered in that liquid clay. Yeah? Is it sticking? And if you can... Right, then do the next pile. You're not crushing it, you're just mixing it. Okay? You can speak.
You're not going to hear me, so it don't matter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me just check that. I think that needs a little bit more liquid clay on it. That's enough. And do a little bit more on that one as well. Yeah, good. And then when you've satisfied that all the pieces are coated, you can kind of mix the two colours together. You're not crushing at this point, you're just tumbling like that. Now if you want to start mixing the two pieces together and then form it into a block. You don't crush, you just gently form it into a block. I think we need some wet wipes. It's getting a little messy. Okay, just gentle squeezes as you form it into a block. You can be a little bit more firm than that. Try and use your palms just to... I'll show you what I... Do you want me to show you how I do it? Just get it in like this. Gentle squeezes, and then you form it into a block by turning it like this. So you get you're getting it into a square. Okay, so you can carry on doing that. Thanks, babe. I hope this is recorded. How can you tell?
The timer.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's picked up my voice.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to test it.
You said you could hear it. We'll find out.
Alright, let me have a look. Good job, babe. Just tidy it up just a little bit. Alright, so then you're just going to make your little piece. Just wipe the surface down, wipe your hands off. And I'll get you the roller and a cutter. Alright, so you want to take... Let's just cut that in half. We can make quite a thick piece. Alright, so you've got your piece. Look at that, guys. Hubby did the Chippy Choppy. And you just want to roll it out as level as you can, and it's got to accommodate this cutter. If it goes to... Don't be so rough. You don't have to slam everything. Sorry. I got the giggles. Okay, let me see. Is it going to fit the cutter?
Sure.
Or do you think you could roll it out this way a little bit? Just gentle. You're so literal. It a bit fell off there, babe. Alright, you want to try and keep your piece as level as possible. So pick it up with the blade and let's have a look. That's pretty good. Now, can you pass me the alcohol? The rubbing alcohol. And just spray a little bit on the tile. And on the tile. And then dab this in it and just give this a wipe over. Just to get rid of some of the excess mica. Very good. And then put your cutter on there. Wait a minute. It's easier to do it with a block.
Right there.
Yep. And just push. No! I nearly peed. Oh my gosh. Babe, you were doing so well. Why did you do that? Okay. Not bad at all. Even though you did thump it, poor thing. Alright guys, so there's the piece pre-baked. We're going to go and bake this. And once it's baked, we'll be back. Hi, we're back. The piece has been baked. A little bit sanded, not too much, and then a nice coat of resin. And I present to you, wait for it, Mr. Clayboutique's Chippy Choppy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Show it up to the camera, babe, make it closer. Look how shiny, everybody. Yeah. Alright guys, that ends our little fun night of Chippy and Choppying with Mr. and Mrs. Clayboutique. Thank you all for watching. Say good night, babe.
Good night, babe.